All right, all right, all right. Salutes, bruh. What is goody, y'all? Salute, salute, salutes. We are back as promised, bruh. I am excited. I am excited. Salutes to the ETC affiliates in the building. I want to thank everybody for tagging people on my quest, just to look for new people to talk to get to know, to see what they're doing on social media, all that fly shit. Again, I want to say a huge, huge thank you to all the ETC affiliates, especially the ETC affiliate that was able to make this one happen. Salute to you. I don't want to throw out no names because I always say that, we don't know what other people are watching on social media. Salutes. All right. So before I just throw that person's name out on who referred this particular individual, if they would like to make themselves known, please check out the Discord. Okay. The Discord is active for all ETC affiliate salutes. But as promised, bro, we got a little bit of an interview today. All right. So hopefully everybody is ready. I'm going to go ahead and acknowledge the chat. Then I'm going to set a little bit of ground rules. And then we're going to bring our guests in. All right. Salutes, bro. I want to say shout out to South Beemore for being first. Salutes, brother. I appreciate you for being up in here early. Smokey, what up, man? Sneaker Snack, salutes. Jay Caster. Carnival, salutes, bro. Let me see. Actually, Carnage, my apologies. G Money, what up, man? Bronson, salutes. Mojo World, Chupa Mi Verga, Kalama, Trap. Damn, that's my wife's first name. By the way, salutes, ETC. Salutes, bro. Appreciate you, man. Let's go ahead and get this little baby set up. All right. Let me see. Bam. And you already know I got to get my baby her pink panties on. All right. Salutes, bro. We in here. All right. We see some ground rules at the bottom. I will go over it. But again, salutes to the affiliates in the building, man. Major, what up, man? Scuba Steve, salutes. Marvin, Miss Leon, I appreciate you for coming through, man. Salutes to you. All right. RC Cars, salutes. Who else we got up here? Nike Air Max 1, Debo, Jeezy, what up? Jules, what up, Jules? Salutes, man. Halston Wright, Brandon, what up, man? All right. Salutes. All right, man. Salutes to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for being here, but no more goddamn shout outs. You know who's in here.
One of the baddest motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen. Hold my drink, bitch.
Hold my drink, goddamn it. Salutes to y'all, man. All right. All right, salutes, man. Let me lay some ground rules real quick, just so we know where we're at. All right. Tonight, it's pretty simple. All right. I'm having a conversation with a young lady that was referred to me by one of our affiliates. All right. Obviously, he consumes the content. He felt like she was interesting enough to recommend her. And, I reached out and she hit me back, bro. And she's been pretty cool about it. And here we are, you know what I'm saying? Ready to get busy, man. Again, salute to that affiliate. Salute to everybody in here. This is how we're going to work it. Tonight, usually trolling donations are $2. We have upped it to $3 just to kind of keep it at a minimum. But again, if you guys sound off, then it's totally on you. Salutes. I already know how it gets down. And I've let my guests also know that, sometimes the chat can be extremely active. So she's prepared. Questions. As far as questions, I have my own particular questions, or at least the conversation that I would like to have with her. All right. It's going to be pretty easy. All right. If at any point in time, Zaya, that's not what we want to fucking hear. We want to know this. We want to know that. All right. There is a specific link that's down below in the description. All right. $10 questions. All right. And just so that you guys know, I do take care of my guests. So yes, I will be paying the guests money from the questions as well. All right. Similar to how we do on the Higa Battle League. All right. So salutes. If you have a question, you want to just straight get to it. Salutes, bro. You can send that to the specific link that's down below in the description. And it's off here to the side. You will not hear it ring out. Okay. It will be off here to the side. Any question that I do not use will be refunded back to the person that sent the question. Okay. Salutes. What else do we got? I think that's fairly it, though. I think that's fairly it. One more thing. Let me obviously acknowledge the 50 clap. A lot of you guys have been asking all day, hey, is the 50 clap going to be on this one? I'll say this, bro. I cannot just totally ixnay the 50 clap, unfortunately. But I do understand that there is a little bit of hard work that's put into this as far as me reaching out to her even scheduling any time. Okay. So I will say this, 50 clap will not be in effect until 40 minutes into the interview. You see the clock at the top? You see that 8 right there? Once it hits 40, cool. If you kick her out, you kick her out. You know what I'm saying? I've explained it to her. She'll still get paid. So she happy. All right. And we'll just go about our business. All right. Salutes. Again, if you don't like the interview and you just said, Zay, I don't want to hear this shit no more, turn it off. Again, you guys have that option. All right. With that being said, hopefully everybody's ready. All right. Hopefully everybody comfortable. And I hope you guys enjoy the interview, man. Salutes, man. Let me bring in my guest. All right. Hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Stacia Lace.
All right, Stacia Lace. I like that. I like that. Where'd that name come from?
Honestly, I am from Indiana, Indianapolis, and there was a girl that was in this volunteer program with me. It's like a very wholesome teaching guitar to kids kind of thing. And her name was Stacia, and she was just so hot. Like yeah. So when I was thinking of sexy names, she was the first thing that came to my mind, and so that's what I picked.
Nice, Stacia, and then Lace, obviously Lace being like Lacey. Yeah.
Salute,
shout to Jim Jones. Be gone, thought. Salute. Shout to Jim Jones, bro. All right. If I could ask you, and I know that my mom always taught me never to ask a woman her age, right? So you don't have to answer directly. But can we get a roundabout? You know, are you 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50?
I don't mind sharing my age. I'm 29.
29. All right. Salutes to you, man. Salutes, man. That's dope, man. Can you give me a little bit of like your upbringing? Family? Do you have any siblings? Did you grow up in a home with both your mom and your dad? Like,
yeah, for sure. I was born and raised in Indianapolis, Indiana, like I said earlier. But my parents got divorced when I was like 2, I think. And we lived with my mom for a while and then lived with my dad for a bit. It was one of those like not super great, you know, parents didn't get along. They didn't, see each other. My mom got remarried at one point in time and we moved out into like bumfuck nowhere, Indiana. And that sucked. But then I ended up living with my dad again. And yeah, I'm pretty close with my parents.
Gotcha. Did you like it? Did you like it better with your mom or better with your dad?
My dad, for sure. My mom is like, she tries, you know, she means well, but she's bipolar. So it just, she like, is hard to.
Oh, just a pain in the ass. Yeah, pain in the ass.
You know.
Yeah.
My dad's chill as fuck, so it's nice.
That's what's up, man. If I can ask you, what nationality are you? I'm
Caucasian. I'm just
white?
Yeah, I don't have much going on as far as ethnicity background. I think I'm like, my dad's like Turkish. It's like as much as I know.
All right. Let's speed it up. Teenage years. How are you in your teenage years? You know what I'm saying? How were you growing up? How was your high school days? Like, you know, were you a popular kid? Were you a non-popular kid? How was high school? Did you like it? Did you not like it?
High school was weird. I was always overweight. I was like always the fat kid, you know. I went to a Catholic school on scholarship for sure. But my parents were Catholic and they just like felt like that's what we needed to do is be put in Catholic school. But I was a band nerd. Like I played a bunch of instruments. I was in the guitar club. I was weird. I wasn't popular. Yeah, it's interesting to think about like how life has changed. Yeah. I don't look the same as I did.
It's funny because I was looking through your Instagram and I did notice that, yeah, you did lose a lot of weight. So how long were you, I guess, in that period where you were overweight?
Yeah, I had lost some weight in high school, but it wasn't good. I just like was bullied really hard and it like had a bad effect on my self-esteem. So I did lose a little weight in high school, and then I ended up gaining it all back in college. And probably when I moved to Portland in August of 2019, I had started earlier that year, like really taking care of myself and like learning what I need to do to have like some kind of health in my life, you know. But that was really the first time where I was like, okay, I need to learn how to take care of myself because like this is not working. Yeah,
I feel you. That's what's up, man. So high school was not like the most exciting for you. You know what I'm saying? You said you was a band nerd. What band were you in? What did you play? Like what instrument?
Man, this is embarrassing.
Now tell me you played the flute. Are you the flute girl?
No, but even worse, I think.
Are you the big one?
I would prefer that. I played the French horn.
The French horn.
Yeah, it's like that really obnoxious brass instrument that goes on your lap and has like a, yeah, it's not that cute.
Hell no, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, really, I was cool, you know? What can I say?
All right. Did you like playing that instrument, or was it you got stuck with it?
Yeah, I got stuck with it. The school that I went to, there was like no one wanted to be in band because it was lame, you know? Yeah. And I had been doing advanced choir because I love to sing, and the band director was like, I know you can read music. I need you to be in band. And I was like, I don't want to do that. But if you let me stay in choir as well, I'll do band. And he was like, fine. So I started doing saxophone, which is so much more fun. Alto sax is so much fun, but everyone wants to do it, you know? So he was like, just switch from saxophone to French horn because it's similar instruments. I hated it, but, you know.
All right, hold that thought.
So bless me with $10. Zaya ripped the shirt to break the ice.
All right, salutes, man. Shout out to So Much Soul. Zaya, rip your shirt to break the ice. Salutes, bro. Let's break the ice, all right? It's like a first date. And I'm just like, hey, baby, what's up?
Oh,
let's get it.
Damn. Okay.
In here, we're shaking titties. God damn it. Salutes. All right. Shout out to So Much Soul, man. Salutes. All right. Let me ask you this. A fellow, and I say ETC. What I mean by ETC on Instagram, my handle is Ease the Crave, right? My personal name is Zaya. Ease the Crave is sort of like my brand, right? So what I call the people in my chat are affiliates. So I call them ETC affiliates. With that being said, an ETC affiliate recommended you for this live stream. If I can ask you, why do you think they recommended you for this live stream?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Hold that thought. Think about it.
GCN blessed me with $3. How much to eat here in Infamous and Jules asked at the same time respectfully.
All right, salutes, man. Shout out to G Cannon. He said, how much to eat your and Infamous Jules ass at the same time respectfully. All right, salutes. Shout out to G Cannon, bro. All right. Again, why do you think the person recommended you? And what I'm trying to say is that who are you on social media? Why is a person recommending to me you? Like, who are you on there? Why are they following you? Why do you think they're following you?
So my account is my sex worker account. I mean, I'm on there for money, you know. It's just you have to promote yourself.
Of course.
But I'm an actual human, and I talk about life stuff and like.
Salute! Shout out to the new subscribers. Salutes! Thank you. I appreciate you.
I talk about life stuff and just, you know, I feel like I'm pretty real. I don't know. I mean, I talk about like normal life shit. I don't know. I think I'm fun on the internet, but.
All right. So you mentioned that you're a sex worker. Can we break that down a little more? Like, are you a sex worker as in maybe like just like performances on OnlyFans and on social media? Do you actually engage with men in a sexual way, or is it just for like I guess presentation on the OnlyFans and stuff like that? If you know what I mean.
Yeah. So there's like so many different tiers of sex work, right? There's
exactly.
Like camming, OnlyFans, just online stuff where you don't have any interaction with people face to face. When I first started, that's what I did. I just did OnlyFans and camming. And lately I've been getting like much more into my dominant side. So I've been doing more dominatrix in-person stuff. I love the in-person stuff. I was just a little scared to get started when I first was doing everything. I'm glad I eased myself into it.
You said what, you're 28 now, 29?
Yeah. When
did you get started?
I started my OnlyFans in September of 2019.
Okay.
So not a hell of a lot.
So like 26-ish?
Yeah.
What were you doing before that?
Like for work?
Yeah.
Bartending. So when I first started OnlyFans, I started like right before the pandemic. So I really lucked out. I had, September, we the pandemic started in March of the next year. So
yeah, something like that.
I had that much time to like really put effort into building my clientele and like promoting, and I had a head start. And I also still had my bartending job at the time. I had been a bartender forever. When I moved here, it was just like the easiest job to get. So it was nice to be able to like do both things for a while and not have to like just put all of my time and energy and effort into OnlyFans, because it wasn't lucrative right away. It did take time to build up. So
what if you had to, if you could think back, and it doesn't have to be exactly, but how much time you think it took to build that OnlyFans? A lot
of time.
Which is to me it's crazy, because like when I look at it, and it might be a unfair thought, right? But I feel like just as a woman, you're already winning. I'm thinking, shit, a woman jumps up on OnlyFans and bang, I'm rich. And
right.
It's like that.
And I hear that all the time.
Yeah.
I get that people think it takes no brains or effort or skill to do what I do. That's cool. Think that. That's fine. But I treated it like once the pandemic hit, I treated it like my main job. So I woke up every morning. I scheduled out my day, how long I'm going to take to record, how long I'm going to take to promote. Every day, all day. It got in the way of some of my like relationships and friendships when I first started, because I was like, I have to do this right now. I can't I can hang out with you, but I'm not really.
Yeah, hold that though. Sorry.
Charizard blessed me with $3. Fuck the saxophone. But how you do that saxophone? Anyhow, Zaya, what color do you think her nipples are? Do you think she got tiny areolas, pepperoni size, or fucking pancake size? Salutes hashtag pulling hair like butt crack feels good.
All right, shout out to Charizard. Fuck a saxophone, but how you do that saxophone? Anyway, Zaya, what color do you think her nipples are? Do you think she's got tiny areolas, pepperoni size, or fucking pancake size? Salutes. Hashtag pulling hair out the butt crack feels good. If I took a wild guess, and you don't have to confirm, it's the same question, but I want to say her nipples are light pink. Areolas, I would guess maybe pepperoni size.
Holla!
That's just me. Salutes.
Tojo Don blessed me with $3. Zaya, this is some bullshit, kid. You promised us a ladyboy, and we got this old hag out here looking for lame's money. Hashtag porn is free. Hashtag starve this drag is hashtag no validation station.
All right, salute. Shout out to Tone Hotong. Salute, Zaya. This is some bullshit, kid. You promised us a fucking ladyboy, and we got this old hag out here looking for lame's money. Hashtag porn is free. Hashtag starve this drags. Hashtag no validation station. Well, she's not old, bro. The fuck?
That's fine. You can call me old. Like, whatever.
Oh, come on, bro. And I know, yes, I did promise you a ladyboy, but again, she showed interest that she wanted to interview, and then, she went ghost. Like, again, like, I'm not going to harass people. I'm just going to simply ask them, hey, would you like to interview with me? And you know what? If they don't, it's no hard feelings. Let's get it.
Brownsville _ tranny bar blessed me with $3. Do you think she's attracted to a dude that rides nuts but with another dude on a moped? Hashtag respectfully.
All right, salute. Shout out to Brownsville Tranny Bar. Do you think she's attracted to a dude that rides nut to butt with another dude on a moped? Hashtag respectfully. Now, I like this one. This one's cool. Like, this is a question, though. All right. Do you find men attractive that are on motorcycles with other men? Is that a factor at all?
I don't find them unattractive. I'm not like,
you're not gonna be like, I'm not fucking with that dude. He's on the back of a moped.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
All right.
Sounds like their sexuality is fine with them, so it sounds fun.
Salutes, man. Shout out to the Brownsville Training Bar. I appreciate you. All right, salutes. All right. So, as far as when we're talking about sex work, as far as a tier, again, you do you cam?
Yeah, occasionally. I don't do it much. I don't enjoy it a ton. Out of all the things that I do, it's probably the least enjoyable.
Why?
It's hit or miss. You never know if you're going to have a good night or not. And
so now, as far as camming, I'm just, if I'm a lady, I'm just turning on the camera, waiting for people to come in, like as in this chat, and then just waiting for them to donate for you to do something.
Essentially, but they won't come in your room unless you're doing something. So you have to be like.
So you kind of got to give up something.
Yeah. And then it's just.
And then you could be, so for instance, you could be playing with yourself, but if no one donates, you're sitting there just playing with yourself for, you're like, how long am I going to be here? Somebody going to donate for something? Or
yeah. Okay. And I like it when people interact with me. I enjoy that more. And like, tell me what you want to see so I can like make this for you. But
holla! Let's get it.
Al_A_2912 blessed me with $3. Please shut the donos off for a minute. They're getting annoying and we can't know much about the lady here. Y'all chat is fucking it up.
All right, salutes, man. Shout to Al, man. Please shut the donos off for a minute. They're getting annoying and we can't know how much, or we can't know much about the lady here. Y'all chat is fucking it up. Well, Al, salutes, bro. Al, listen, you've been around these parts way too long to be thinking that the donos is going to get shut off, my brother. All right, salutes to you. Now, I got a better option for you. There is a link that is at the top of the chat. That link is the link tree that is for this young lady right here, okay? If there is something that you do not want to donate $10 to ask her, or if there's something that you want to proceed with, bro, right there, you go hit that link and you can follow everything about her. You know what I'm saying? Salutes, man. So now you said that as far as camming, that's not really your favorite. No. What do you like? Which part do you like about this?
I love in-person dominatrix sessions. It's my favorite thing to do.
All right, in-person dominatrix. Now, I've heard this word before, but give me what your meaning to dominatrix is. What is it that's going on? If I show up, is that how it happens? Do I book a date with you?
Yeah, so typically what happens is somebody will send me a message and say, hey, I'm looking to have a session with you. Typically, I'll ask them a bunch of questions, how familiar they are with kink in general, how long they've been a submissive, or if they're just intrigued by the idea of being submissive. And then I send them a questionnaire that dissects like all of the little like fetishes and kinks below like the DS dynamic. So it'll say like, for example, like bondage, and it'll go through and say like all of the things that you could be bonded with, like.
Am I telling you like, hey, I like this, I don't like this? Is that
yes, essentially. So and a lot of people haven't tried those things yet. So it then will measure like your level of curiosity for those things. So that way I know if it comes to like, I don't know, electroplay, you don't want to be electrically stimulated. That's a hard limit. You can mark like, this is a limit for me. Or if you're like super intrigued by that, you can mark it like a 5 on a 1 to 5 scale. Gotcha. And then I use that. I base their session off of that. And then we kind of go over prices, and I do a 25% deposit for any in-person stuff, just because people cancel a lot and I have to make money.
Let me ask you a question. If I just want to hook up, you're hot, I just want to hook up, I'm not with the dominatrix, so none of that crazy shit. I'm just trying to hook up. Can I do that?
It depends what you want. I'm not against full service in that capacity. I just, it would need to just be a conversation, I guess.
Gotcha. Okay. So with dominatrix, what are you doing? Are you tying me up? Is the thought of dominatrix that I'm just letting you have your will with me?
Yes. Yes. Okay. You're surrendering to me. You are giving me control.
Which is what you mean by mistress, right? Is that what that is? Okay. So I would be considering you my mistress and just letting you have your way with me.
Yes.
But obviously I gave you the card to let you know, don't do this to me, but you can do all this other shit to me.
And when I first meet with somebody, if it's a first play, like we always go over safe words again. I remind them, you can step out of this if you want. It's only fun if you're having fun too. I'm not having fun if you're not having, I'm not like, it doesn't bring me like some secret pleasure to beat the shit out of somebody if they don't want to be beaten, Of
course. What's the worst as far as like, and again, obviously these people are choosing this, but what's the most extreme that you've ever had to do? Something's got to stick out as, this is probably the most extreme I've ever had to do to somebody.
Okay, so you say the worst, and in my head, I'm thinking the best because
obviously they checked all this shit off. They put all the checks. They said, I want it all.
That's my favorite person.
What's the most extreme you're gonna do to me if I just let you have your way?
Oh, well, I mean, if you
Hold it, think about it, hold it thought.
Sneaker Jacks blessed me with $3. If I'm starting an OnlyFans, do you think I should wax or bleach my asshole?
All right, salute, shout to Sneaker Jacks. If I'm starting an OnlyFans, do you think I should wax or bleach my asshole? That's a question, bro. You sent it to the wrong spot, and you're missing a couple dollars in there. Salutes, though. I appreciate you, Sneaker Jacks. Salutes, okay? Questions are $10. The appropriate link is down below in the description. If you want her to answer the question 100%, go ahead, shoot that donation right there. All right, salutes, though. I appreciate you, Sneaker Jacks. Stop fucking interrupting. All right. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you said it's. You said I said the worst, but it's the best. So
yeah, see, that's the thing. Is like, I love a filthy man. Like, the filthier, the better. I want to get in your head and know the things that you are like ashamed to tell people. You know.
Really.
And then I want to give that to you in the most weirdest way possible. I like people that have those like intense kinks.
Give me an intense kink. What's intense?
Yeah, like water sports and hard sports.
What is that? Water sports?
Piss play and shit play, you know?
Hey, damn, for real?
Yeah.
So if I say, hey, I want you to take a shit on me, you're ready to go.
I mean, there's a price tag associated with it, but sure. Yeah.
How do you prepare for that? Like, how you know, like,
yeah.
Because usually, like, so if I want to set something up, am I calling 30 minutes before? Am I hitting you up 30 minutes before? Hey, I'm ready to go. Is there a time limit? Because you got to prepare for that. You got to get that shit ready to go.
Yeah. Well, I don't really take last minute clients like that anyways. It can end up being dangerous, especially if I don't know somebody. That's why you book a session with me and we talk about all this stuff. If you mark on your questionnaire that you're interested in shit play, then I'm like, okay, so how interested are you? You know? Most people will just tell you.
Have you ever had someone?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it like a shit on my chest? Is it a shit on my face? It's just a shit, shit on me?
This is a great question. Most people, it depends how long they've been into this kink.
Okay.
Most new people don't want me to shit directly in their mouth. They want it somewhere else.
Okay. Have you had someone to actually shit in their mouth?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. If it's their take, right? This is how you make a living. You're doing stuff that he probably can't do that with his wife. He probably can't do that with his girlfriend.
No one's shitting in this boy's mouth.
Extra freaky that's willing to do this shit.
Right. And like that, I have always been a freak. You know, I've always been interested in like the taboo of sex culture. But I will say, if you would have told me a couple years ago that I'd be shitting in people's mouths, I'd not believe you.
And nobody expects that. It's as you graduate with experience that you just like, oh, you need a shit? All right, puppy, come on, where you want it at?
And I mean, it's really, honestly, it does turn me on because these men are like dying. They're dying for you to shit in their mouth, you know? So it's like when somebody wants that so bad and you can tell and you're just like, okay, I'll give it to you.
Nice. All right. So we got shit play. What do you call it? Water sport? Is that what it's called? Water sport?
Hard sports. Hard sports is shit. Water sports is
shit. Water sports is pee. Okay. So it's like, I know that now. I'm sure that you get pee more often than shit, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's fairly common. I think.
Hold that thought.
Sneaker Big Majumbo Lax blessed me with $3. Miss Erica, I know you in the chat wanking your strap on at the moment. Miss Dom Erica, my ass is up and I'm not worthy for that big BBC dildo hashtag MS Goddess hashtag circle waiting for that shit, Miss Erica.
All right, salutes, man. Shout out to Sneaker Big Mac Jumbo Lax. Miss Erica, I know you in the chat wanking your strap on at the moment. Miss Dom Erica, my ass is up and I'm not worthy for that big BBC dildo hashtag Miss Goddess hashtag BBC Erica. Waiting for that shit, Miss Erica. Salutes. All right. So we do the water sports, we do the hard sports. What are some other kinky things that people ask you to do?
I mean, kink is pretty much endless. There's endless possibilities of scenes, of scenarios that you can play out. I get a lot of like foot worship. People want to worship my boots or my heels or just my feet in general.
When you say that, is that people that like want you to like kick them in the nuts and stuff like that?
That's a whole different thing. But those two kinks can combine sometimes if, you know.
Got you. So I'm thinking with the worship, is it like I've seen before where they got them on the leash and they're walking them around and shit, making them eat off the floor and stuff like that?
That's how I like to do it, but
Nice.
it just depends. Yeah, I did actually just have somebody collared in my apartment the other night doing
Nice.
the exact same thing.
What are some safe words? I know it sounds dumb. Give me a safe word that you've used recently.
So in my sex work life, I just use yellow and red because it's the easiest for people to remember.
Yellow's doing too much, or is red doing too much?
Red is stop.
Red,
Stop.
Okay.
This isn't it.
But yellow means
slow down, easy. I don't know about this. I'm a little, you know. When they say yellow, I typically check in and I'm like, okay, what's going on? Like, what aren't you comfortable with?
Yeah, let's get it.
Scott _ Tissue blessed me with $3. Damn, shorty, you fucking up my game.
Salute, shout out to Scott Tissue. All right, damn, shorty, you fucking up my game.
Does that mean you like to piss and shit on people or what?
Salutes. All right, I got a question for you coming from the chat. Shout outs to NRG. Do you rope bondage on people?
No, I don't. I know who Energy is. Energy does. I work with other people who do rope.
What is this? What are we talking about? Is that
So-
just tying people up?
I think Energy's talking about like full suspension. Like, there's so many different ways you can do that, but yeah, like full bondage, harnessed up, hoisted up. I don't do that personally. I have friends that do.
Holla! Hold on.
Letting off Milo's blessed me with $3. Hello, Stacey, can you close those blinds behind you so I can see your face better? Almost done letting up my load on the screen, just trying to make sure I can get a clear picture as it comes out. Thanks, Zaya, for this content. I'm subbing to the Olivans.
There we go. Don't say it if you don't mean it, though. Salute. Shout out to letting off my load. Hello, Stacia. Can you close those blinds behind you so I can see your face better? Almost done letting off my load on the screen. Just trying to make sure I can get a clearer picture as it comes out. Thanks, Zaya, for the content. I'm subbing to the OnlyFans. All
Yeah,
right?
send me a picture. Send me a picture of that load after, too.
There you go. You see, come on, letting off my load. Look, she's here, bro. She's here for you.
I'm with it.
Make sure that you feel good.
Do you want me to close my blinds?
I think you look fine with it. Let's close the blinds. Yeah, we'll close.
Okay.
Let's close the blinds. Hey, how tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
5'9". All right.
I'm tall as fuck.
So Energy said do you rope bondage on people? So you don't do the rope bondage, the hoisting people, none of that shit.
No, I don't. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what light is too much here. I don't know.
I think you're good.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you do that?
You need a lot of training to do something like that. I'm really okay with. I know what my strong suits are and what my weaks are, and I'm not going to hurt anyone. I'm not interested in causing serious damage to anybody. So I will do light rope play. Like the other night, I bonded somebody with some rope to a ladder that I have in my apartment and fucked with them on that. So that was like, that was very safe, very minimal. I know a handful of knots. I know, nerves and what places to avoid, but I wouldn't ever suspend anybody or do anything too heavy with rope bondage because you can really hurt somebody. I don't know anatomy like that I don't have the training really.
Gotcha. All right. We got another question. Shout out to you. How long do you think your sex worker career will last?
That's a good question.
Before you say that, how long have you done it so far? You said around 26?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So about 3 years?
Yeah.
How much longer you think you can last doing this?
It's not going to be forever. It's like I I think this to myself a lot. It's like, I'm only going to be like this young and hot once, you know? So I would love to utilize this time in my life. But I'm not going to be like a 60-year-old woman beating the shit. You know, maybe I will. Who knows? I might be 60 and beating the shit.
They might pay for that. They might pay for that.
You know, yeah, I might be. As far as like full service goes, that's not something I want to do forever. I really do enjoy like the dominatrix aspect of things because there's really, it takes the focus off of like penis and vagina penetration and puts it more onto like a sensual, exciting play that's like, you know, usually does end in orgasms, but it's just not the typical penis and vagina sex, you know?
Gotcha.
So I don't know until I get bored or find something else.
All right. But you could see it, you know, let's say the next 5-10 years, you don't see yourself doing anything different.
In the next 5 to 10 years, I'm sure I will have some sex work in my life in the next 5 to 10 years. I don't know what that's going to look like. You know, I would like to hope I'll keep moving up in this world of dominatrix mistresses. But yeah, I'm open to change, you know?
All right. As far as you personally, do you have a boyfriend?
No.
Do you find it difficult to maintain a boyfriend while doing stuff like this? Or can you maintain a boyfriend? You just don't want one? Like where?
Yeah, that's a good question. So when I first started doing this, I tried to date. It was really challenging. You know, you get people that either like, you know, just want to fuck you and they're fine with like using the guise of like, oh, we'll date, you know. Or it gets to this point, it feels like almost every time I try to date somebody where they'll be like, okay, so now that we've been seeing each other this long, like you're going to stop doing what you're doing, right? And I'm not going to do that. I like what I'm doing. So I've kind of...
It beats work. And no offense to my regular people out there. Again, like I've always said, there's a position for everybody in life. But let's be honest, what you're doing is way better than a fucking 9-to-5 job. That's
the thing is like, I know so many people like to talk shit about it, but like I am my own boss. And I think that's pretty amazing. You know, I control everything from morning to night, you know, from my booking to my promotion to what is out there, what image is out there for me. My content, I record all my own content. So, I mean, I like having that control and, you know, I guess.
Yeah, of course. And like I said, bro, it's way better than a job. You know, I do a lot of preaching to my own guys. You know, I always say, listen, if you can go for 8 hours and help someone build their dream, then when you come home, bro, dedicate an hour or two to your own dream. You know what I mean? Try to build your own thing. Try to create your own brand, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? We don't all have to be, and I'll use an example. Like I'm into sneakers. Like I collect sneakers.
Yeah.
I like sneakers. So, you know, I do a little bit of reselling. I do well for myself, but just because I do it doesn't mean that it's going to work for someone else.
Right.
Find something that you're interested in. Find something that you're willing to chase and do that. Chase it. Try to be your own boss in some shape or fashion.
Am I allowed to ask you questions?
Of course.
Do you have a 9-to-5?
Not at all.
That's awesome. Good for
I'm
you.
just like you. I'm a content creator.
Yeah.
That's it.
Doesn't that feel good?
I love it. 1000%. I tell them all the time. I've been doing this content creating, no real job like 9-to-5. Shit, more than 10 years.
Fuck yeah. Wow.
And I live comfortably. Like, you know, I'm not filthy rich, but then again, I'm a real minimalist. I don't have like a lot. You know what I'm saying? I figured that well on that, you know, for me to make sure that I can be my own boss for as long as possible, I don't like to spend foolishly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I try to control that so that it's, you know, it's less worry. It's, you know, I try to minimize all my bills. I try to keep the least amount of bills possible, pay things off. You know, I don't like to use credit cards. I don't use credit cards, nothing. I try to do everything cash. And if I don't got the cash, then I don't get it.
Yeah. That's a pretty smart way to live.
But yeah, I love it. And I tell it to everybody. I understand that it's not for everybody because when you are your own boss, some of the things that you don't realize is that it's not 9-to-5. This shit is damn near 24/7.
Yeah,
like you're somebody's entertainment, whether it be her, whether it be me. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, yeah, you might not see me live streaming, you might not see her camming or doing something, but rest assured she's plotting on the next thing she has to do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, some people that do the 9 to 5, your day is over. You get to just go home. Our day continues. Like if we want to take a day off, we got to pay for that. We got to pay for it. We don't have like days that you could just cash in a day and then get paid. No, if I take a 5-day vacation, that's 5 days that, you know, I got to pay myself. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I live stream while I go on vacation. So I'm constantly trying to produce something.
Yeah. I think people forget that, like, whatever you do with your job, like you have that skill set for, and of course we have other skill sets. We've had jobs, you know, but like it takes a certain personality and a certain.
Sorry.
Tone stinky ass Capone blessed me with $3. Oh, traded in that saxophone for a saxophone. Shorty got that leather loincloth on. What a fucking barbarian. Bitch, what do you eat to shit on the spot for a nigga? Your shit have corn in it. I seen you shave your pubic hair with a katana on your OnlyFans.
All right, salute. Shout out to Tone Stinky Ass Capone. Oh, traded in that saxophone for a saxophone. Shorty got that leather loincloth on. What a fucking barbarian. Bitch, what do you eat to shit on the spot for a higga? Does your shit have corn in it? I see you shave your pubic hair with a katana on your OnlyFans.
Oh, like katana?
Is
no, I didn't do that.
Fuck.
Yikes. But I mean, it sounds entertaining, I guess.
If somebody want to pay for it, fuck it.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see, man.
Do you mind if I finish this thought real quick? I think
of course, 100.
I think so. Like everyone has a different skill set for what makes them good at their job, right? I think that like not everyone can be a sex worker, you know, just like not everyone can be in IT. Like I would be fucking horrible at that. You know, I just like, I have the personality, or I don't know, like the outgoingness and like the, I don't give a fuck attitude about what you think kind of thing. And that's why it works for me. It's not going to work for everyone. Just how like, you know, you are the face of this channel, you know, your personality, and not many people could do that, you know?
Let me ask you. And again, you know, I'm one of them people that I rather you just tell me, hey, I don't want to answer that, right? Because these are freebies. These are free questions. I'm just asking you. I'm a very inquisitive person. Sometimes I ask stuff that people will be like, oh my God, how did you ask that? I don't have like that filter part. So I just tell people, hey, just if you don't want to answer, you don't want to answer, right? As far as sex, like, you know, how young were you when you first became sexually active?
I lost my virginity at 16, I think. Yeah, 16. All
right. What type of experience was it? Was it a boyfriend? Was it just a hookup?
It wasn't a good experience. I didn't understand it at the time, but
so this is the sucky part. I'm leading you to say that for me to then say, what was the experience? Like, what was sucky about it? You as a young woman at 16, your first sexual experience, what is happening that is kind of saying,
it's a real bummer. I don't want to bum you guys out.
And that's if you're comfortable sharing. As long as you're comfortable sharing, fuck them. Believe me, they want to hear it.
I was really into the music scene when I was a teenager. I played guitar. I started playing guitar when I was like 12 or 13. And I really I went to a lot of local shows, and I met a musician who like kind of used his position in the music scene to like prey on me as a kid.
Seem more important to you.
Yeah. So yeah, it wasn't a good experience.
How much older was he?
He's 12 years older than me.
Okay. So you guys hook up for the first time. What was it that you wasn't feeling? Like, you know, his mannerisms, you know, was he rough?
Yeah, I was 16. I didn't know shit. It's kind of funny to think about. He was just like doing shit that was like not in my, I didn't understand. I thought it was
It's
silly.
new to you. Yeah, he's an older man, so he's
Yeah.
probably doing shit that he'd be doing on a regular basis.
Yes. So like I remember, for example, like I remember, oh my God. I remember he did this thing to my tits. He like put both of his hands on my tits and did this like a fucking car wash. And I like started cracking up because I was like, what are you doing right now? And he got upset. It was like, felt like I was laughing at him, you know?
But you should have understood, like, you're a young
Which I
lady. Like,
was.
you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
He's the one over here, Issey Miyake with the tits and
I
shit.
know.
What is the matter with him?
Yeah. I didn't start getting like sexually awoken till I was probably like 23.
Okay, so we're talking from 16 to 23. Now, from 16 to 23, you're still sexually active, or did it just totally turn you off to where you avoided it?
I was still sexually active. I was kind of a hoe in college.
Okay.
That was like my first time like really being out by myself and like letting myself have those sexual experiences, like one night stands, you know?
Yeah.
And I kind of like through that realized what I liked a little bit more. And then after college, I was like, okay, that's what I like. Now I get it.
Okay, so after college, you have, you know, the necessary knowledge to know what is it that satisfies you, what doesn't. When is it that you decide that sex working is the way to go? I know you said that you were doing bartending. You know,
Yeah.
What's the moment in time? Was there you know, I like to call it a moment of clarity. Was there a moment at which you said, all right, fuck it, I'm just going this way because for whatever reason?
Yeah, you know, so I don't know. As a woman, I feel like I can't speak for everyone, but I've always had weird feelings about my body, you know, in some kind of capacity. And I came to do like in September 2019 is when I started OnlyFans. So I started that year, I started taking care of myself and like nourishing myself and learning how to care for like my physical body. And that just gave me this like confidence to be like, I don't fucking care. I don't care if you don't like this. People do, you know, it's okay if you don't. It's just like, take that in the corner and do what you will with it. But people were asking me for nudes, like a lot of people that I had grown up with and like people that I went to high school with. And I had been saying no, you know, because I'm like, what the fuck? Why are these people asking me for this? And then somebody offered me money one time and I was like, okay, well, I guess
Someone offered you money for the nudes.
Yeah, they were like, well, what if I give you, you know, this much money? Like, does that change it? And I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. So I just started selling like nudes on the side, just like via Cash App. And
when you send the nudes, do you send the face in the nudes?
So okay, that's the thing is like a lot of people don't. Their whole like there's a boundary with their face, but like I want to own everything I do. I love my body. I'm happy with my body. These things that I'm doing, these ways that I'm portraying myself, don't bring me shame. You know, like I'm into all this. And if you feel ashamed for shame or something weird for something that you're seeing, that's something that you should explore within yourself, you know? So I was pretty determined to show my face like from day one.
That's what's up.
But that also comes with another set of issues.
Yeah.
So.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know how to sing?
Do I know how to sing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think.
Shout out to Grade A Content. Said, would you feel comfortable singing Purple Rain? Some of it. You don't got to do the whole song. Some of it. Would you feel comfortable? No,
I wouldn't. I would rather have a dominatrix session than sing.
All right. Salutes. So you decide to move along in the sex work. Now, not as far as the dominatrix. Have you had any bad experiences with the just sex part of it? Yeah,
I don't do much full service. In the past, because I've intermittently throughout the last couple of years, I'll pick up a serving job or a bartending job just to have extra money flow, or like maybe it's just a hard month for my OnlyFans and I just need extra money. So man, ADD. What was the question?
As far as you finally moving into the sex work, as far as not the dominatrix part of it.
Oh, right.
As far as the sex part.
Yeah.
Like,
So like I didn't necessarily always need that full service money. And it's like, I don't, you know, I'm a human too. And I have like bad mental health days or days where I don't feel amazing and I don't want to be touched. So, you know, I kind of lean on serving and bartending for that kind of like supplement. But I did have a client one time that I always like see them beforehand, do something with them, something in public. And he like the story he gave me
something sexually
in public.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just like a coffee or something.
Okay, yeah, you meet it for some coffee or something. Okay.
Right, just to gauge their mental state because you really don't know what you're getting into.
Yeah, you're about to be in close vicinity with a total stranger. You know what I mean? Doing something sexually. Yeah, I give you props, all the props in the world, because that's got to be super scary for a woman. Yeah,
and I think like everyone does it differently. You know, there's a lot of people that are really comfortable with doing like getting picked up and not knowing the person, and you know, but there is a lot of risk involved with that, and so I just do things a little bit differently, you know. Yeah. But this guy gave me like this really sad story on the first hangout, and I kind of just wanted to do it for him, just to like give him sex because I felt bad for him, you know. So we got together the next time, met at the hotel, and this was like one of my first full service experiences, and I didn't know to have them shower, like make them take a shower, which I do now. But he was just smelly, and it's just like really hard to.
Were you able to go through with it? Were you able to, you know? Go through with the day? Okay.
Yeah. I was like, next time.
Up to you, man. I'm one of those too. I'm a real picky with the smell. Like if the smell ain't there, I can't do it. I tap out. I'm sorry, I can't do it. But obviously, you know, when doing sex work and you know, you're providing a service. So, all right. So that's your most smelly guy. Have you ever had any other bad experiences? Anything that sticks out? Anything crazy?
Honestly, no, not really. I think I get more like bad experiences with people on the internet just because they can be anonymous and, you know, they don't think that people are going to find out the shit that they say or do.
I have that same problem over here.
Mm-hmm. I can imagine.
Yes, it's all day. Those don't, and those, they're focusing on you because you're here. But when you're not here and it's just me, they start focusing on me and they do it to me.
Yeah.
But salutes, man. I welcome the trolling. It's all good, at least.
Yeah,
for me.
It's fine. Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Okay. All right. So nothing crazy as far as bad situations. If I can access it again, I'd be super inquisitive. Sometimes you could tell me no. Have you ever been raped?
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think that's a question that would need a price tag attached to it.
Enough said. Let me see. How often do you find yourself doing the dominatrix thing? Is it like every day? Is it on command? Like when someone hits you up, you book like appointments. I know you said that you have, and I feel like that's super similar to me, right? You have days where it's just like, I don't even want to be fucking touched. Don't touch me. Mm-hmm. Don't look at me. Don't say nothing to me. In those instances, you go to the bartending. Is that what you do? You keep up with the bartending?
Yeah, typically. I recently started doing like reading audiobooks, or reading books that they'll then turn into audiobooks.
Of course.
Yeah, I like to sew, so I've been like making my own lingerie. I don't like the idea of having a boss. I mean, I hate,
Of course, me too. I know 100% where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I know where you're coming from. So as far as like, how often do you book? Like, is it like an everyday thing, or
Yeah, I do some kind of dom work every day in some capacity. So it might not be like with a client that day, but I'm definitely like planning my next session with my next person, or doing some sort of personal play. I do have a life, and I have a personal sub that I see often. And I don't always have to interact with him. I know his kinks very well, and he does like the abandonment play sometimes, so I can give him some tasks and set him loose in my apartment and then ignore him.
What is that exactly? Abandonment play?
Just like being ignored, like you're not there.
So he likes to be in your presence, but you ignore him?
Yeah.
And you said that you come up with tasks around your apartment. So do you got him cleaning your apartment or?
Yeah. So all submissives and slaves are different. You know, it's like, you can't just like go to somebody and be like, do this for me, you know?
It's just gotta work up to that point.
Yeah. I sought out this person on FetLife because I liked their profile. And they had references of people that they have served before, and that like tasks that they like to do for their mistresses and doms. And I was really impressed by like everything that they had on their profile. So I reached out to him and asked him if he would be interested in being my submissive, and he was very interested. Yeah, he's my toilet sub, so he comes with me to the bathroom. That's like a reward for him. He loves that. It's his.
What is he doing in the bathroom? Is he cleaning the toilet? Is he, is he licking ass at the toilet? What does he do in the bathroom?
So it depends. If we're at my apartment, he is my toilet. So we'll go into.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
I try. We do public outings regularly, or I'll bring him to a friend's and have him like do something for a friend. And he's still my toilet, so even when we're not somewhere, that's my apartment. We try to make it work. You can't always do that, but.
All right. Salutes. Wow. Let me ask you a question. As far as similar to that gentleman right there, do you find that the gentlemen that have these sort of kinks and stuff, are they older? Or do you still get younger guys as well?
I would say my age range is like 33 to 55, I would say. Are they freakier on the 55 end or on the 33 end? I mean, it just depends on the person. Like some people, like my sub is I think he's like 35 maybe, but he's the filthiest man I've ever met, and that is a huge turn on to me. I don't care how old you are. If your brain is filled with smut, I want to know about it. I want you to let me in.
Nice.
So yeah,
that's what's up, man. Let's get it, man. We got a donation coming through. Holla! Let's go.
Respect to the sluts. Bless me with $3. I respect most sex workers who earn the money, but I fucking hate those lazy, manipulating findom bitches, the bottom of the slut industry. And if you know, you know.
Salute, shout to respect to the sluts. I respect most sex workers who earn the money, but I fucking hate those lazy, manipulating findom bitches, the bottom of the slut industry. And if you know, you know. This findom, do you know what that is?
Yeah. So I don't do findom, but that's only because I have never had somebody. What is that? What is findom? It's financial domination. So you control their finances 100%. And
what?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So they're looking for, but that's the sexual arousal that she's handling your finances?
So the thing a lot of people like is the blackmail aspect of it. Or
hold that thought.
Sleep on the bottom of my boot. Bless me with $3. If you can't do the smelly, I advise you to not fuck with Tone Smelly Ass Capone. You might not be aware, but Terry's a higa by the name of Tone Capone, etc. and most hated. He hasn't changed his shit-stained underwear since 1996. You can't miss him. He walked with a limp.
Salutes, man. Shout out to poop on the bottom of my boot. If you can't do the smelly, I advise you not to fuck with Tone Smelly Ass Capone. You might not be aware of, but there's a higa by the name of Tone Capone, ETC's most hated. He hasn't changed his shit-stained underwear since 1996. You can't miss him. He walks with a limp. Okay, they're referring to someone that's usually in our chat. That's someone trolling someone else in our chat.
I figured.
So the findom, what's the findom?
Yeah, financial domination. Yeah.
So and someone's just aroused by you controlling their finances?
So I think what the appeal in it is the blackmail aspect, or like feeling like you have no control over this situation, that you are totally helpless to this beautiful woman that is going to tell you what to do with your money and rob you blind. I mean, findoms they're not acting like they're sweet women that are gonna take your money and invest in a nursing home or something.
No, they're taking your shit and
They're
telling
taking
you
your fucking money. Yes, they're telling you $2,000 in my Cash App, or I'm gonna, do whatever it is. Like it's
and that's a turn on. Like there's guys that are turned on by this.
There are, yeah. I mean, kink
Wow.
is just wildly vast. There's a thing for everyone. But I do respect doms because it's work and just like anything else, and that's what their kink is. Is being like financially exploited. So if they're signing up for that and they're like, hey, I want you to take all my money and call me a piggy and make me do stupid shit. I don't know. It's like, get it, do your thing.
Yeah, that's wild. I never heard of that. That's crazy. All right, salutes. I got a donation coming, and then I got a question for you. Just bear with me. All right, let's get it.
Holla! Roger, that 215 blessed me with $3. Salutes Zaya loving this interview. Salutes to States Reveal in every way sexy, natural, and cool as fuck vibing.
Salutes, man. Shout out to Roger, that 215. Salutes, Zaya loving this interview. Salutes to Stacia, real in every way, sexy, natural, and cool as fuck.
Thank you.
Salutes, man. Shout out to Roger, that 215. Appreciate you. And I got a question for you. Shout out to Just for Kicks 212. What if Zaya paid you, me, get over there, bent over, and asked you to finger pop his asshole until soft serve shit covered your fingers, and then told you to swipe your fingers underneath your nose so that you would have a Hitler mustache made of shit? Are you down?
Do I have to wipe it under my nose?
Yeah, so I'm bending over. You're going to take your fingers, bang. You're going to hit me with one of these.
So, yeah, I would finger blast your ass until you shit on my fingers and then put it under your nose. Yeah, but I wouldn't put it under my nose.
You're not going to do it under your nose.
No. Fuck no. But yeah, sure, if that's what you want.
Okay, so let's do this. Under my, you bang right in my ass, bang, and then do the reach around, bang, hit me like that. Give me the Hitler mustache. What does that cost me?
So I do my pricing based off of what is involved. If that's the only thing you wanted, like that's it. You want me to show up, finger blast your ass, and make you smell it? I would say $200.
200, okay. Now you said that you ain't gonna put it under your nose, but
no.
I'm saying we talking money. There ain't no money I could give you to put it under your nose.
I mean,
keep it 100. If what would it cost for me to, you finger blast my ass and then just do one of these, and I'll just look back at you, be like, you nasty bitch. How much would that cost me?
Probably $1,000.
$1,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you got to put feces all on your face and underneath your nose. You don't know if you're gonna get sick from that shit.
Yeah, and I got piercings and shit. I'm not, I'm not trying to do that.
I feel you. Okay, salutes, man. Shout out to Just for Kicks 212. I appreciate you. Okay, anything you want to promote? I know that you got something going on a little later tonight.
Yeah, I'm doing a cam at 8 on my Chatterbait. I don't cam very often, but I figured this would be a good like piggyback on this. So I'm just gonna do like a little femdom demonstration of like what that looks like.
Nice. Where's that taking place?
On Chatterbait, chatterbait.com/.
Is it on your link tree?
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Salutes. The link tree is at the top of the chat. Okay. Be sure to sub up. And that is happening, you said 8 o'clock your time.
My time, 11.
We figured out we're what, 3 hours behind?
Yeah.
So what's that? 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 11.
Yes.
Okay. And you said you were doing what?
Just like a demo of a femdom, just kind of what that looks like. Similar things that I do, toys that I play with. I have my sub coming over in in an hour or so. And
hold on. Is the sub going to be in there?
He's going to be my guinea pig. He won't talk.
He's got like a mask on and shit. Do you put a mask on him and stuff? Or
I do sometimes, yeah. He has a couple full hoods that I enjoy if I don't feel like seeing his face. I'll probably have him put a hood on, yeah.
All right. What is that? What does that run to get into that?
It's free to get into, but if you don't have tokens, you'll only last a few minutes in my room and then you'll get kicked out. So you can jump in and check it out for a second, but you have to have tokens to stay in the room because no one does this for free, you know.
Of course, 100%.
Well, that's a lie.
I'm
People
not up here for free.
Yeah.
Salutes. All right, salutes.
I guess as far as like plugging goes, my OnlyFans is like where it's at. I think I have like last time I looked,
I want to quote you. You have a year's worth of jerk off material, right? Is that what you said on your?
Yeah. I mean, you could jerk off for a year straight and with my shit, you know?
Nice.
That's what I do. I mean,
what do you charge for your OnlyFans?
It's $15, which is for the amount of content I have on there is insane. Like I have just under 300 videos at this point, like 500 and something pictures. And my videos are not, I don't bullshit people. I'm not going to give you like 30 seconds of me like turning you on and then it just is cut off. I have full length videos on there. Really anything that you can think of, it's probably on there.
Are you on there playing with yourself?
Yeah.
Are you on there using toys?
Yes.
Is there any penetration on there?
Yes. From when I first started, I did this public squirt show series where I just like found businesses and like places that would let me fuck up their establishment for a second. So I have like a ton of that on there. And then I like, you know, pivoted to more like role play scenarios. I have like pretty much every role play situation you can think of. I have some partner stuff on there. I have my MMF on there. That was really fun.
What's MMF? What is that?
My male, female threesome.
Nice.
Yeah. I think I have a couple videos of me with other women. There's probably like 5. There's not a ton. More men stuff.
Nice.
A lot of dick sucking stuff, you know.
Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it.
Tongue around your booty hole blessed me with $3. Zaya claims that he likes to tongue around his booty hole and that it doesn't mean that he is gay. Since you know a lot of men who do wild shit, what would a man have to do to be gay? If her fucking a man in the ass, is he gay? Have you fucked a lady boy?
All right, shout out to tongue around your booty hole. Zaya claimed that he likes to tongue around his booty hole and that it doesn't mean that he's gay. Yes, that I do agree. Since you know a lot of men who do wild shit, what would a man have to do to be gay? If you're fucking a man in the ass, is he gay? Have you fucked a lady boy? A whole bunch of questions that you ain't paid for. But I like one of them. Let me ask you a question. In the Puerto Rican heritage, there is a man labeled, and the title is Bugarrón. He doesn't believe that he is gay because he is the one penetrating a man in the ass. Do you think he's gay? If I penetrate a man in the ass, does that make me gay? Or I think I'm the one that's penetrating and not getting penetrated, that I could say I'm not gay?
I think sexuality is a gigantic spectrum. You know, you don't have to like just one thing. You can like a lot of different things, you know.
All right.
So I don't think fucking a man necessarily makes you gay. I would say it makes you curious about what a man's butthole feels like, you know, which is
fair enough.
Valid. All
right. Shout outs to your ask her to explain sounding. Do you know what this is?
No, I don't do that.
Actually, but you know what it is?
I'm not familiar with it enough to explain it. No.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're asking either. Ask her to explain sounding. Also, ask the chat to smash that like button. Salutes. All right, cool. You know what? I appreciate you being up here. I wanna close out with a poll if I could, bro. Let's do a poll in the chat. How many of out here? Let's do a smash or pass. All right. Let's do a smash or pass. Go ahead, cast your votes, man. Would you smash this beautiful young woman up here, or would you pass on her? All right. Be honest. I'm sure she's a big girl. She ain't gonna get a butt hurt or nothing like that. All right. Real quick, let's throw a little 2 minutes on it real quick, and we'll see what we get. All right, so we got a show going on today. You got anything else going on during the week? Just regular scheduled content, or?
Yeah, I've been thinking about. I just can't stop thinking about how you like your butthole licked. We should talk about that a little bit.
I do. It came by surprise, right? I've always been a man that, you know, I don't do any sort of pleasure around my butthole because, you know, obviously growing up, you know, that's considered gay or whatever it may be, right? But as I get older, you know, I guess I get more open to things. And, you know, one time I was on a vacation and, you know, I was getting, you know, my dick sucked and, you know, it was amazing. And then she started licking on the balls. And then I just felt like the two hands, like cuff, right behind the knees. Like one of those, my legs going up, and I was like, damn, like I might get a little gooch action, right? I'm thinking that the gooch is going, nah, she put her tongue around my booty hole, and let me tell you something, boy, oh boy, I was open.
I love that.
I'm talking about my legs up in the air and loving every minute of it. So, you know, they clown me. I'm really honest with people, right? I'm really open about experiences that I've had. And, you know, a lot of people say, wow, that's crazy that you would tell people that. I don't have no shame. I lack shame, right? So, I tell people, I got my butthole licked and I fucking love it. Like, if a woman is willing to do it to me, cool. I'll never be the type to force a woman, like, come on, do it. Because I know that that's something that, you know, you got to find the right woman to do that. But shit, baby girl, if you're down there and you want to, believe you me, I'm one of those that I take a shower before I have sex. I want to be clean, sparkling, just in case it happens. I want it to be a good experience for both.
So I think it's awesome, that you talk about that, because a lot of people are so weird about the things that they like or like to, you know, to try something different. And it is nice. Having your asshole licked is just nice. I mean,
I'm trying to tell these guys, but they're like, "Oh, Zaya, that's so gay," and I'm just like,
try it though.
More for me then. Fuck you then if you don't want it.
That's the thing. Is like, is it gay if it's me though? Because I mean, if a girl is, you know, putting her tongue in your asshole, it's not gay. It's a girl. She's doing it.
I guess people hear that part, and that's the part that scares them. She put her tongue in your ass. No, she's not putting her tongue in my asshole. There are nerves around your butthole, bruh, that you don't know about. I didn't know they were there either. Yeah. Until a woman put her tongue around my booty hole, and bruh, let me tell you something, bruh, and let me tell you, especially if like she was sucking you off and like you're right there. Let me tell you something. You climax to that, boy, you're gonna be a new man. I'm telling you, you're gonna come back and say, Zaya, I apologize for clowning you all them times. But again, not every woman does that. You know what I'm saying? I just got, you know, and again, it happened out of nowhere. I didn't even know it was happening. And then, man, you know, she had me quivering, you know, holding on in a position. And I was just like, wow, like I didn't know that my body had that in me.
Yes, I love that for you. How fun. I will say, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you want your girl to lick your asshole, shave your butt. Yeah. Nobody wants a mouthful of hair in there, you know?
Yeah, obviously. I gotta get like one of them. I gotta go to like one of them tan places where they just put the thing and they rip that motherfucker out. Because I don't want to go back there with a razor and cut myself or
Yeah.
All right, salutes, man. 3 minutes on the vote, 102 votes, 88% said smash, baby. Smash. All right, salutes, man. All right. I appreciate you.
Yes, thank you.
Is there anything that you would like to promote? Anything you'd like to say? The floor is yours. Whatever you want.
I just started a Fansly account. The cool thing,
if I can ask you, what's the difference between Fansly and OnlyFans? Great question.
Fansly, there's limitations of things that you can post now to OnlyFans. So you cannot post any piss content, any public content. There's just a bunch of random things that you can't post now. And OnlyFans is a bunch of dick bags. Like the people who run it, you know, they're trying to boot sex workers out all the time. But I have hundreds of videos on there, like 300, you know, so I do want to keep my OnlyFans up and running, but I'm doing Fansly now because you can make it tiered content. So if you are just like mildly curious about, you know, what I look like in less clothing, you can pay $5 and just see like, you know, pics that are too spicy for Instagram, but you know, I'm not like spreading my butthole for you, you know? And then like the second tier is like good fun videos mildly kinky partner stuff. And then the top tier is femdom stuff, which will be really intense.
Nice. Salute to you again. I appreciate you for giving me your time. I look forward to, running into some of your content. I'm sure some of the guys in the chat have already subscribed. Guys, keep me posted. Let me know if everything looking good over there. And again, like I said, man, thank you, man. I appreciate you and your honesty and you telling your story, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I have a lot of respect for what you do and like this community that you've built.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. It's hard work, but I'm not gonna lie. I have fun. I have fun with it every single day.
Yeah, and it seems like you are, take it seriously and are really good at it. So
I do, very. And again, if you ever need anything from us, feel free to, reach out.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
All right, I appreciate you. I owe you a little bit of money. Just do me a favor. I'll hit you up on the Instagram, and then I'll kind of do the breakdown and let you know where we're at, and then we can figure out, where I got to send it to.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Have a good night.
You too.
I hope you have a good show later on.
Thank you.
Salutes. All right, y'all. Salutes, man. What y'all think, man? Damn, this is interesting. Now, I'll say this, man. We will probably follow up if you guys want to follow up with questions or thoughts or anything like that. I want to do that on a separate stream. I don't want to cloud and make this stream super long. I want it to be an easy playback for anybody that wants to come watch it real quick, get a little bit of information out of it. All right, salute. So I appreciate y'all. Let me get the flaming emojis. I will be live again. I want to say, give me like 30 minutes, man. Maybe 30, 40 minutes. And I will be live on my sneaker channel. We haven't done any sort of content over there. And I got something that I want to talk about over there. All right. Salutes to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. All right. Salutes, man. Again, let me know. Did you guys enjoy the interview? For anybody that thought I could have done something different, for anybody that thought that there could have been a different direction, a better question, anything like that, please reach out to me via DMs, bro. I do take constructive criticism. Again, I really just wanted just a nice conversation. And so, sometimes it's hard to, get people to talk about these things. All right. I wanted to get someone that's just going to get up on here and not really have no filter, you know what I'm saying? And just open up and give us some answers. And let me tell you something, bro. This interview right here, like, I love this style of interview because you find out so much about people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the crazy fetishes. And yeah, we say weird, but what's weird, bro? I feel like everybody's got a little bit of weird in them. All right. It's just really on how open you are in showing other people that weirdness part of you. All right. Similar to me and my booty hole. If a shorty want to lick my booty hole, baby girl, I'm gonna make sure this bitch ready for you. Okay. I want you to. Now, if you don't want to, okay, that's cool. But if you want to, I want you to. All right. Salutes, man. I appreciate y'all, man. All right. We got more interviews coming, bruh. All right. They're not going to all be sex workers. Like I'm trying to get a full range, just conversation. Y'all know me, bruh. I'm a talker. At this point, I don't want to get bored. So I want to talk to people. And I don't want let's put it this way, because I don't want nobody to feel bad, right? This particular interview, I'm trying to get away from the regulars, the regular people that you see on the streams every time. I want to get someone new in here. All right. Someone new. Bang. We have conversation. You guys want to interrupt? Cool. You guys want me to answer questions? Cool. And if not, then I was already prepared to have a nice, decent hour-long conversation with her. So again, I appreciate her, man, for being honest, coming up, looking amazing. Is she not beautiful? I think she's gorgeous, boys. Boy, she's gorgeous. All right. I might test out that little room, bro. All right, and see if I get kicked out. I might have to, throw a couple chitlins and get back in there. I want to see this little dominatrix thing that she's got going on with this dude, man. All right, salutes, man. I appreciate y'all. Let me see where we're at. Shout out to Roger, that 215 dope ass interview. I appreciate you, Roger. Salutes, bro. Shout out to Bronson. Salutes. Major Kicks. Appreciate you, bro. King ABC. Shout out to Boston 617. Shout outs to Al. Shout out to Donnell Powell. Thanks, Zay. A nice interview. Thank you. We getting better little by little. You know what I'm saying? We meeting new people out here. It's like all of us out here just trying to meet new people, bro. That's all it is, bro. Shout out to Erica, West Coast. Salutes. JG, So Much Soul. Yeah, different kind of content, man. Salutes. Let's get it.
Al_A__2912 blessed me with $3. This was a really good series. Keep up the interviews coming with different chicks. Just shut the hollers off. Therefore, we can listen to the convo. Definitely not push the ladies to say something they don't want to say what you didn't. Cheers to UX.
Salutes, man. Shouts to Al, man. This was a really good series. Keep up the interviews coming with different chicks. Just shut the hollers off. Therefore, we can listen to the convo. Definitely not push the ladies to say something they don't want to say, which you didn't. Cheers to UX. And again, I always let the ladies know I'm super inquisitive. I'm going to ask anything that comes to my mind. Now, you know, again, if you don't want to answer, then cool. I will say this, though, not to be a dick or nothing like that, but boy, she set it up properly. You saw when I asked her, I was, and I don't do it to be insensitive. I do it because it's an experience that a woman is having that she can possibly share with a woman that's watching. All right. I'm pretty sure that there are women that watch my shit that probably do not talk in the chat. That is why I went in the direction of asking her, has she ever been raped? You know what I'm saying? And boy, like she looked like there was something there, and she said it. You know, that's a question that I'd like to get paid for. I'm baffled that no one donated $10 to push that question. And I think she would have, opened up and told us. But salutes to her, man. I think she sounds like a good person. At least a good person, a genuine person at heart. She just out here like everybody else, bro, just trying to be her own boss. And at this point in time, like, salutes to all the ladies out there that, shit, fuck it. As you would say, God gave it to you, right? Flaunt that motherfucker. Mama gave it to you, right? Shit, use that shit. All right, fuck that. Use that shit, especially if it can bring you financial freedom. Okay, the freedom to be able to move when you want, work when you want, and still have money to support yourself. So salutes to her. All right, because that can't be easy, man. The dominatrix stuff, the shitting, the pissing. She's probably got used to it in time, but salutes to her because that's got to be it's got to be difficult sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That shit's crazy though. Motherfuckers is paying to get shitted on, bruh. Pissed on. Piss in my mouth. I'm not there yet, bruh. I don't think I'll ever be at the pissing and the shitting, which I ain't going front. I probably shit on a female back or something, right? I don't think I would be interested in her shitting on my back. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Salutes to her, man. Salutes, man. This interview had me hyped, bro. I'm hyped, bro. With the stuff that I heard, bro. You know what it is? I like hearing this shit. You know me. I'm the king of the fuck shit, bro. I love it. I love it. All the shit that people, shh. I told you, I grew up in a household like that. Shh, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Nah, bro. I want to talk about it. All right? What's going on? What are these people thinking? Like, what's going, you know what I mean? I love it, man. I love it, man. West Coast, salutes to you, man. JG, salute. So Much Soul. Bronson. James F. The regular people shoes. Shout out to Keegan. Gucci. Halston Wright. Salutes, bro. Smokey. Third Ward. Shout out to Miss Leone. Mo Kicks. Zay about to rub one out. If I could keep it 100 with you, I would jerk off to her. Definitely. 100%. All right. And she's got, I might drop a little 15, bro. I made at least 15 on this interview. So I might drop that 15 and check out that OnlyFans for a month. All right. You know me, bro. I love the jerk off, bro. I love sex, but I love the jerk off as well, bro. And I like to jerk off to different women, bro. All right. I don't know. It's something weird with me, but that's my fetish, right? I feel like I'm with different women every time. All right. Salutes, man. I'll beat off to her, bro. 100%. She's got a pretty face too. Oof. All right. Ganja Poe, bro, that was great work, my guy. I appreciate you, man. Boston 617, dope interview. Salutes. Shout out to Tone Capone. Zaya, salutes. Great content. Thank you. Jamaica, thank you. I appreciate it. Big game, James. Salutes, bro. Sam, I am. Let me see, man. Shout out to Frank, the entertainer. Roger, that 215 is a dick rider. Salutes, bro. Shout out to Eagles. Damn, I missed it. Got to watch the playback. That's why I'm trying to keep it short, so the playback could be easy to watch. Dom Q, salutes. Wasn't bad. Will improve as more interviews take place. Shout out to Sneaker Snack. Salutes. Brandon, Zoe, J Caster. Great one to start it off. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ty, what state does she live in? I believe she said Indianapolis, or was it Indiana? Or is it the same thing? Check out the interview, bro. She said it in the beginning. Drizzy got sold. Salutes. Started off slow in the beginning, but got disturbingly interesting, quick salutes. Yeah, I kind of want to start off getting to know them. Like, who are they? Remember, this started off as what was supposed to be like a dating thing, right? Like an e-date thing. The problem is that I don't want women to feel a certain type of way, right? Zaya is that guy that, yes, if you tell me that I can have it, yes, I want that pussy, baby, yes. But I'm not a thirsty guy, right? If you are not attracted to me in that type of way, then I'm perfectly fine with being just a friend or a peer or nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a thirsty guy. I don't chase after women. All right. I'm sorry. I chase after money. Okay. Salutes to her though. Okay. I wanted to get to know her first, kind of see where her upbringing is. You know what I'm saying? What she went through. Then I focus on the high school. So I feel like high school has a lot to do with how we end up, right? A lot of things that happen in high school. If you check her and salutes to her, she did lose a lot of weight, though. I want to give her that. I don't know if I complimented her while she was up here, but I did notice that at one time she was bigger, right? And salutes to all the girls out there that are a little bigger, man. Listen, if she could do it, you could do it too. And that's if you want to do it. Some girls are comfortable in their skin. And you know what? I could always appreciate a woman that's just comfortable in her own skin. So salutes, man. All right. IC Kick, salutes, bro. Let me see. J Rio, salutes, my nigga. Kalama, salute Zaya. We clapping gorilla cheeks. We clapping gorilla cheeks. Bruh. That's the motherfucking cue, man.
Gorilla booty cheeks. We clapping them gorilla booty cheeks. Clapping them gorilla booty cheeks. We clapping gorilla 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 cheeks. We clapping gorilla.
Boy, that high note, boy. I tell you, that boy, he a star. I'm telling you. All right, salutes. Kareem salutes. Yes, gorgeous. Is she not? Oh, she's got that look too. Man, I gotta check the OnlyFans. You know why? I like to see some of the faces that females make when they be doing this, when they be biting on the bottom lip. Oh boy, I've got to think of basketball, because if not, your boy start nutting quick, bro. All right, Chris Trotman salutes. Chupa mi ver. Got Leon Davis salutes. Practice makes habit. Well done, Zaya. Thank you. I appreciate it. Salutes to Kalama again. Ready to risk it all. And Mas Mais Mierda and have a poop Hitler mustache. I think I'm going to pass on the poop Hitler mustache, all right? Kalama, her aura was really good. Hashtag salutes. Yeah, man, it was, bro. I appreciate her, bro. Shout out to Euro. Brianna salutes. Let me see. And J-Fam salutes. That dude sends. Finna check this playback. Please do, sir. I think it was interesting. Definitely some good stories on there. Shout out to Al. More cushion for the pushing. Shout out to all my big girls. Let me see. And the homie Rakim. With that being said, I'm out of here, man. I will see you in about 35 to 45 minutes. I will keep you posted. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at @EaseTheCrave. Make sure to also follow the Discord. Regardless of the fact, if y'all want to see more of her, again, at the top of the chat, you'll see the link tree. All right. Salutes to her for having a link tree. I love when I see people handling this shit in a professional way, bro. Get yourself a link tree, put all your links in there. It's easy, right? You got to remember, people out there sometimes they don't want to do the work, right? You got to put it all in one spot. I like that. I like that. Bang has a link tree. I could look at everything she's down with. Okay, I want to be part of all this. So salutes, man. Make sure to check her out. She's having I believe she said a cam show at 11, which is going to be 8 her time. Let's get it.
Horny Boys blessed me with $3. Zion, what's up with ending streams and then the last 5 seconds just plays over and over and never stops? So your last sentence just repeats forever.
All right, salutes, man. Shout out to Horny Boys. Zaya, what's up with ending streams and then the last 5 seconds just plays over and over and never stops? So your last sentence just repeats forever. So that's an issue with YouTube. I always thought that it had to do with the stream not ending properly, right? So what happens is, when this really happens to me? When I'm live streaming on vacation, that I end it from my phone. A lot of times I've got to get to a laptop and I've got to go all the way into the studio, the YouTube studio, to physically end the stream. Again, that's a problem on YouTube's end. And that's a problem that's been happening for a while now. So my apologies if you're running into that. All right. All right, man. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for helping make this happen. To the person that helped make this happen, salutes, bro. I'll be reaching out to you to get your Cash App to send you $10 for tagging this beautiful young woman. All right. And salutes, man. On to the next. I'll catch on a little bit, man. Everybody stay up, stay fresh. And I will see y'all on the next one, man. Stay safe, y'all. Salutes.